Hey you guys, I'm here to bring you my Vikings Season 3, Episode 1, Part 1 of 2 review, and the episode is entitled Mercenary. So we begin this episode with the meeting with the seer. She asks the seer, will she ever bear another child? The seer says pretty much, no. I don't see, you bear another child. So then asks the seer, when will I die? You know, and the seer, pretty much tells her, I don't know when. But when the time comes, I'll be gladly to let you know the day of your death. you know, you can tell Lyth is very frustrated, at this point. So you have this interesting, scene between Ragnar and Bjorn. And they're on the mountaintop, and Ragnar's like, you know, I believe when the ice finally melts, we'll go see King Egbert and go see the land that he promised us. He says, that was always my dream. And Bjorn is really kind of annoyed, kind of impatient. He's like, I want to fight. I want to raid. I can feel my blood boiling. And Ragnar asks him, why do you want to fight? And what are you fighting for? So Bjorn looks down, whatever. And keep in mind, Bjorn has a little bit, remind me of a Jedi type of thing going on. Him and, he sort of remind me of like Anakin Skywalker and Ragnar. Sort of remind me of the Emperor just by their clothing attire. Maybe it was just me. But yeah, so Bjorn points down to Kattegat. And Ragnar's like, power, is dangerous, It corrupts the best, And he says to Bjorn, I didn't want power. You know what I mean? I never did. Power comes to those who have to lower themselves to pick it up, And then Ragnar sort of fades out the scene after that. And then Bjorn starts to ponder what Ragnar, means by that. So we have the scene with Lagertha. She's riding back, I believe, to Hedeby. And apparently it's been a year because she mentions this fact to her new boy toy, whose name I believe is Calf. So Calf mentions there's lots of good men that want to marry her. Lagertha says, yeah, she's not really interested. She's flattered, but it seems like she really wants Calf. But Calf sort of slickly and slyly sort of says he doesn't want to get married, and what else? And I think she wanted him to come with her to the raid, raiding, back, or at least back to England, to Wessex. But he's like, no, who will take care of your stuff, your property? I have to stay here to maintain control. She's like, yeah, you're right. Then he talks about Einar and how he's trying to get people to turn against her. He feels though that she shouldn't be on the throne, be the earl, whatever. So like that proposes, what should they do with them? So after that, we have Bjorn speaking with, what's her name? Perun? Yeah, whatever. We'll go Perun. So they're speaking. Bjorn, Perun, she doesn't want to go. She wants to go. She wants to go raiding. She wants to fight. She wants to be like the whatever. And Bjorn's like, listen, you could be with child, and what if you die, that lose you and my child. And she's pretty much like, you know what, I'm going regardless, and you can't stop me, So after that, you have Ragnar playing a really fun game with his three sons of Vixert, Uba, and Sigurd. Sigurd Sing of the Eye. But they immediately stop playing right when Aslog brings Ivar into the fray. And then she asks, no, don't. And I think Aslog says, don't stop on account of us, And then Ragnar looks at the boys. They look at him. He's like, we are finished, And the boys pretty much go their way, And Aslog, and somehow how Ivar hasn't stopped crying. He's always in constant pain. It bothers her, makes her unhappy. And she says to Ragnar, do you even love him? And Ragnar's like, yeah, of course I love my son. But she says, do you love me? Ragnar looks at her. He doesn't say he does to her, So after that, you have this scene with everyone's at the hall. Rollo, Torvi, not Torvi, Rollo, Bjorn, Alsen, etc. Torstein is in a rush. He wants to go battle. He wants to go to battle quick, to raid, whatever, because he got two girls pregnant, and they both want to kill him, And Bjorn's like, is that even possible? And then Torstein looks at Bjorn like, you know what, you're a young kid, so I'm just going to let this slide, I think Rollo says, "How about you just marry one and make the other a concubine?" You know, so you can still see the tension between Rollo and Siggy when they give each other those glances. Um, After that, you have Athelstan speaking with Ragnar. Ragnar looking at Athelstan's hand. You know the markings from the past crucifixion, and he says, "I know what dreads you, my friend. You can neither hide from your God, nor ours." But he says pretty much, "I'm gonna be like your John the Baptist, if I remember, or vice versa. Like wherever you go, I'll go." You know, once again, great friendship, best friendship on the show. Speaking of friendship, probably Ragnar's best friend number two, Floki's with Helga, and he was saying they're such a happy family, but he's kind of perturbed about this because not all families are not supposed to be this happy, whatever. And Helga's like saying, "What about Ragnar?" And then Floki laughs like, "Family? Which one?" You know. And he pretty much says to Helga, "I have to leave, whatever. You mean that she'll say, 'You can go, Floki. You can go and come back when you want to.'" Floki's like, "You're too good to me, Helga." You know. Yeah. Floki's a weird character, but yeah, funny character. So after that, you have Lagatha leaving. So she leaves. As soon as she leaves, pretty much Calf cleans shop. Calf pretty much takes Einar out. He quells that little, little inner rebellion right then and there. Yeah. So Lagatha, she goes to Catechit. Everyone kind of meets up. Everyone's just packing, getting the stuff on the boats, whatever. Preparing. Lagatha's asking, why is Bjorn's girl going? He's all like, "She's stubborn, just like someone I know. She's not gonna listen to me." You know what I mean? So when Ragnar sees Bjorn's girlfriend doing that, he gives Bjorn that look like, "What's she doing here?" Besides that, Floki is saying when he gets on the boat, he's like, I'm so happy we're leaving. I'm so happy we're leaving." You know what I mean? He's saying, she said, I need to clear my mind, whatever. And then, and his troubles. And Bjorn's like, "Some of us had to bring our troubles with us," mentioning his girl. Um, yeah. And Rollo mentions something that was kind of an indirect shot at Siggy, which she heard, and she was feeling some type of way about that. And then Torsten notices the two women he got pregnant, and Floki says, "What did I tell you, Torsten? Always keep your axe in your pants." You know what I mean? So after that, we have before the boat set off, Aslog notices Ragnar getting a little chatty with Lagatha, and then she starts to feel some type of way, and she starts to cry, like cry. So while they're going away, it was just a beautiful shot of the boats heading towards, Wessex, and when they do make it to Wessex, you have pretty much Athelstan letting everybody know that this is no longer Earl Ragnar. This is King Ragnar. To King Egbert and to Queen Quinthrith. And then King Egbert asks Ragnar, what happened to King Hork? And Ragnar's like, he was met with an unfortunate accident. And King Egbert does that look like, then we are truly equal. You just gotta love King Egbert. But yeah, that's pretty much part one of my two-part review for Vikings Season 3, Episode 1, entitled Mercenary. I'll have the next video in a few minutes, and I will hopefully get a lot of this sweat off my face. Like the video, subscribe to my channel if you can, write some comments down below. Adios.